He woke up to a black panther standing between her cub and death. What he did next changed both their lives forever. The growling woke him up. He looked through the window and froze. A black panther, alone, standing over her cub in the dirt with 5 hyenas circling her. She was bleeding, outnumbered, but she didn't move. He watched her take hit after hit and keep standing. Then something shifted inside him. Before he could think, he was already outside. He grabbed the cub from behind her and sprinted back through the door before his brain caught up with what his body had just done. He turned around from the doorway. She was on the ground. He hadn't seen it happen. A hyena had hit her from behind the moment he took the cub. She went down hard. The neighbors started shouting. The hyenas scattered into the dark. He ran to her. She wasn't moving. He pressed his hand against her side. She was still breathing. He drove with a black panther bleeding across his back seat and a cub screaming in a box beside him. The vet worked on her for hours. She survived. 3 days later, it was time to bring her home. He opened the door. She walked out slowly, stopped beside him, looked up at him for a long moment, then walked with him to his car like they had done it 1,000 times before. That night, he heard something outside, not growling. He opened the curtain slowly. The tree line was full of eyes, leopards, multiple, standing completely still at the edge of his property, staring directly at his house. His hands went cold. He opened the front door. She walked out beside him without hesitation. The cub followed. Every pair of eyes in that tree line shifted at the same moment. Then, the largest male he had ever seen stepped forward from the shadows. Slowly, deliberately. He walked straight past the mother, straight past the cub, and stopped directly in front of the man. The man didn't breathe. The leopard lowered his head, then turned and walked back into the dark. One by one, every pair of eyes disappeared. She looked up at the man one last time, then sat beside him in the silence like she was exactly where she was supposed to be. He had run toward something that should have killed him, and the wild answered. If you looked through that window, would you have opened the door? Drop your answer. Opened it or stayed inside?